How did ancient people started? The origins of ancient people can be traced back to the Neolithic Revolution, which began around 10,000 BC. This period saw the development of agriculture, the domestication of animals, and the first known use of fire. The Neolithic Revolution led to the exponential increase in the world population, from 2 million in 10,500 years to 209 million by the end of the ancient period in AD 500. Ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China emerged around 4000–3000 BC, where people settled near major rivers with rich soil, allowing for farming, writing, and trade. These early societies formed key skills and influenced future cultures and technologies. The Nile River in Egypt provided fertile land for agriculture, leading to the rise of powerful city-states and the development of advanced architecture and religion. The story of early human migration is complex, with various groups of hunter-gatherers moving across the globe due to climate changes, food sources, and curiosity. The three-age system periodizes ancient history into the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, and the Iron Age, with recorded history usually considered to begin with the Bronze Age. The start and end of the three ages vary between world regions. In many regions, the Bronze Age is generally considered to begin a few centuries prior to 3000 BC, while the end of the Iron Age varies from the early 1st millennium BC in some regions to the late 1st millennium AD in others. During the time period of ancient history, the world population was exponentially increasing due to the Neolithic Revolution, which was in full progress. In 10,000 BC, the world population stood at 2 million, it rose to 45 million by 3000 BC. By the Iron Age in 1000 BC, the population had risen to 72 million. By the end of the ancient period in AD 500, the world population is thought to have stood at 209 million. In 10,500 years, the world population increased by 100 times. Prehistory. Main articles: Prehistory and Neolithic Revolution. Prehistory is the period before written history. Most of the knowledge of that period comes from the work of archaeologists. The early human migrations in the Lower Paleolithic saw Homo erectus spread across Eurasia 1.8 million years ago. Evidence for the use of fire has been dated as early as 1.8 million years ago, a date which is contested, with generally accepted evidence for the controlled use of fire dating to 780,000 years ago. Actual use of hearths first appears 400,000 years ago. Dates for the emergence of Homo sapiens, modern humans, range from 250,000 to 160,000 years ago, with the varying dates being based on DNA studies and fossils respectively. Some 50,000 years ago, Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa. They reached Australia about 45,000 years ago, southwestern Europe about the same time, southeastern Europe and Siberia around 40,000 years ago, and Japan about 30,000 years ago. Humans migrated to the Americas about 15,000 years ago. Evidence for agriculture emerges in about 9000 BC in what is now eastern Turkey and spread through the Fertile Crescent. At Göbekli Tepe began around 9500 BC and may have the world's oldest temple. The Nile River Valley has evidence of sorghum and millet cultivation starting around 8000 BC, and agricultural use of yams in Western Africa perhaps dates to the same time period. Cultivation of millet, rice, and legumes began around 7000 BC in China. Taro cultivation in New Guinea dates to about 7000 BC, also with squash cultivation in Mesoamerica perhaps sharing that date.